Hello, I'm Steve Barham. I'm Happiness Today on Twitter for Happiness Is No Charge. And I'm really excited, I'm really stoked because for the last year I've been writing up my work and publishing a book. I've published the ebook versions, and they're online and stuff. There's a Kindle version, there's a Kobo version, there's an Apple version, you know, there's all sorts of different ebook versions and stuff like that. Well, today I got my physical book. Okay? And so here's the person. A person is out on a nice day but can't enjoy it because of all the negative emotions suppressing his happiness. He feels out of sorts, not himself, like he is unreal. Pale version of himself, kind of lifeless. Okay, and then he has a thought. Okay, maybe there is help, and it shows his brain being and his happiness being suppressed by despondency, by grief, by guilt, by hostility, by shock, by anxiety, and by pressure, and all of these negative emotions. And there's a target on it because we target our emotions. Okay, you want to target your emotions, so there's a target there sniping away at the negativity, and when that's gone, the happiness rises up and grows. Okay, and this person will feel better, and instead of having a frown, he'll be wearing a smile. And here's the back page with a very distinguished gentleman on the back, and all about what the book is about. Basically, this book has 369 pages, counting the index. There's about 23 pages with no page numbers for the front matter. That's like your table of contents and your dedication, stuff like that. Those don't have a page number. Okay, so 23 would make it 371, which would make it about 400 pages. It'd be 390, I think it's 394 pages. Okay, and I have a full bibliography of things that I researched for references. I have a glossary of terms and a full index. There is a huge table of contents, I wrote this book. It was going to be 2 books in one, but it was too broken up, and so I made it 1 book with 2 sections and then subsections, subtitles. And so the first part is about emotional charge and this thing called charge, and how to get at it, what it is and how to get at it. It is the buildup of negative emotions. This builds up an emotional energy. Emotion means energy in motion, emotion. And so we get at this motion of energy by targeting it directly with the technique. Okay? what is that emotion? Well, you would focus your attention on that emotion and you would do the technique. And it involves this thing called emotional charge, the bottled up emotions or the energy in, of, and behind an emotion or emotional state. So the book is about my 10 years of research. I am not giving my research so much as a summary of my research, so it's not boring research. Okay, it has a lot of subtopics, and it has a lot of recent emotional research. Like in emotional charge has something to do with memory, and so there are references to that. And there are references to psychology and things, and there's references to the biology of the brain and parts of the brain and stuff like that. And I have to teach this because people don't know. People don't see the connections and stuff, and so I'm trying to establish the connections with the emotions and the brain and the mind and the subconscious, and what the subconscious can do to bring up an emotion and have it overlaid again, recalled back on the nervous system of the physical body. So why does a person shake with nervousness when there's nothing to make them nervous? That is charge at work. I hope you check out my book. I'll leave a link. And thank you very much. I'm Steve Barham. I'm Happiness Today on Twitter. For happiness is no charge. Target your emotions, and now you can have a book in hand that teaches everything I know about emotions and the technique and how to use it for stress, anxiety. I have PTSD, so I use it on my PTSD symptoms, my hysteria, depression, and even suicidal thoughts and ideation. One technique, because they're all based on the emotional spectrum, and you get symptoms, you get manifestations of those emotions physically. This is called psychosomatic. It isn't just that it's all in your head, okay? It is something real that's actually there, and I explain it in the book. So thank you very much. I'm very excited, and I hope you get a lot of benefit. Take care. See you next time.